I reminded my dad he didn't pay child support. Growing up, I barely knew my dad. He was in and out of my life, and Mom would argue with him about jail time for not paying child support. When Mom died 3 years ago, I moved into her house with my girlfriend Amber and her kid Jordan. My adult relationship with my dad stayed the same. He reached out after Mom's death, but never really tried. Every time he wanted to connect, it was because some new girlfriend or wife wanted to meet me, not because he actually cared. Last month, my dad got in a bad car wreck. His apartment was on the 3rd floor with only stairs. Suddenly, he and his new wife Kelly were acting like they'd just move into my house. They kept saying it was perfect because Mom's old ranch house is all 1 floor. I told him no the first time he brought it up. Then he called back and asked again. I said no again. Then Kelly called and said they really needed this and I should help family. I hung up on her. 2 days later, they showed up at my house unannounced with suitcases. They just stood there on my porch like I was supposed to invite them in. My dad looked at me and said, "Why don't you trust me? I'll pay rent. I promise." I looked him dead in the eye and said, "Why would I trust you to pay rent when you never paid Mom child support for years? You went to jail for it twice." Kelly's face got all red, and she told me that was a really rude thing to say. I told her maybe they should ask one of her kids for help. She has 5 of them. Or maybe one of my dad's 3 other kids because I'm one of 9 and I'm not stepping up to help someone who never helped me. My dad tried to interrupt, but I kept going. I told them their attitude wasn't going to work long-term with me, that I wasn't interested in pretending we were some happy family when he couldn't even remember my birthday most years. Kelly started crying and said I was dragging up their past. I said their past is the reason they don't have anywhere to go right now because nobody wants to help them. My dad got angry and said I was being cruel, that he was injured and needed help. I told him I was injured my whole childhood needing a father and he was nowhere. They tried to push past me into the house, but I blocked the door. Amber came up behind me and told them to leave or she'd call the cops. My dad said fine and they'd figure it out themselves. As they walked back to their car, Kelly yelled that I was a terrible son. I said at least I wasn't a terrible father. They drove off and I thought that was it. But then my phone started blowing up. Apparently Kelly had called all my half-siblings and told them I refused to help our injured father. 3 of them sent me angry texts saying I was heartless. I sent them all the same message back. That dad owed Mom over $40,000 in unpaid child support when she died. That he chose jail twice instead of paying. That Mom worked 2 jobs to keep me fed while he partied. One of my half-sisters, Angela, called me. She was the oldest and said she didn't know about the child support. I told her to ask Dad about it. Really ask him. She called back an hour later and said Dad admitted it. That he told her he was young and stupid and made mistakes. She asked if I'd reconsider helping him. I said no. That being young and stupid doesn't last for 18 years. That he made a choice every single month not to send money. That Mom died stressed and broke partly because of him. Angela got quiet and then said she understood. That her mom went through something similar with Dad. That she just wanted to believe he'd changed. 2 of my other half-siblings stopped texting after that. The other one called me an asshole and blocked me. Last week, my dad and Kelly moved in with her daughter 2 states away. My dad sent me one text that said he hoped I was happy now. I deleted it without responding.